there's this video I just listened to and it really got to me. It's not as if I've not had something like this or watched something like this, but this really got to me. I would like you to take a listen to the video so that by the time I start talking, you would have an idea of what I'm trying to say. So please take a listen to the video.
Your husband came to us and is in the process of doing a DNA paternity test. But I just reached out to you so that you'll be aware at least, and we can discuss.
Hey, please. What do you mean by that?
It's a DNA test.
DNA
yes.
test.
Yes,
How?
please. I don't understand.
Please, my dear, if this is a prank or a joke, you better stop it. Who are you, please? My husband, I know my husband very well, and I know myself. My husband trusts me. And you see, my children, my lovely children, they are for my husband. Please, don't you ever call my number again. Do you understand?
Ma, it's not. It's not like that. It's not like that. Please.
Don't call my number again, oh. Nonsense.
Can you just please tell me, it's in strict confidence, are the children yours, like your husband's children? They are not your husband's children. You tell me, nobody will hear about it, so we know what to do. Because by the time this gets to our director's desk and then they forward it out of the country, it usually takes a fortnight, that is 2 weeks. When the results come back, it will be out of my hand. So that I don't push it out there. Please, you just tell me if the children are yours, the 3 children. Are they your children, your husband's children rather? Just tell me. Sorry, it was network. So you were asking me something, please?
Yes, please, I want to know the ages of my husband and my 3 kids.
Your husband is 47. Your first child is 15 years old. Your second child is 12. And the last one is 5 years old.
Good.
Hello, madam, take it easy. Hello.
I'm hearing you, sir. I'm hearing you.
Madam, no, ma, please.
I'm sorry I shouted at first.
No, it's okay. But you've not still told me. Are the 3 children your husband's children? Sorry, ma, I didn't hear you. You said what?
I said they are not. Just one is for my husband, while the first 2 for my ex.
For your ex?
It's about a man who met this young guy to help him prank his wife, and not just any ordinary prank, a serious one, a prank that has to do with their children, the DNA of their children. Maybe the man was kind of having this idea that something was not right somewhere, so he had to hire this guy to help him do a prank on his wife in order for him to know whether the children were actually his or not. And so this young guy did it. He called this woman up and told her that he was calling from a particular hospital and that right before him he had 3 samples of a DNA test that had to do with her children, and that being the kind of guy he is, he just wanted to know if there was any way he could help this woman. Initially, this woman was like, how can you just call me? Who do you think you are? These children are my husband's children. I know myself. I trust myself, you know. And she hung up. So this young man had to call her again to now try to convince her, which he actually did. He convinced her to making her see that it was something that had nothing to do with a prank. So this time around, she believed him. When he got to this extent, she was kind of tearing up. She started crying because she knew that it was as if she was busted. But this young guy still made her believe that he was trying to help her and that he would do everything he could to, you know, kind of cover her tracks. So he wanted her to pay some money for him to cover her tracks, which she agreed. But though she was complaining that she didn't have a lot of money, but she still wanted to know how much it would cost so that she could maybe raise the money or so. Now, the sad part was that the woman actually confessed that out of the 3 children she had or claimed to have had for her husband, only one was for her husband, and the last born who was 5 years old, was the only one that her husband fathered. The remaining 2 were from her ex. From her ex. The first one, 15, the second, 12. That means this woman has been sleeping with her ex even after marriage. For her to have, had a child from her ex, not just a child, 2 of them, the first one and the second one. For her to have had these 2 children from her ex meant she was still sleeping with her ex after marriage, after knowing fully well that she had no right to do anything like that. This is so sad. I mean, the way this kind of news, this kind of stories keep coming up every day, it's as if one can no longer trust us women again. It's as if we women are no longer reliable. It's as if we women should now be looked at in a certain way as to not relying on us to be sincere to our husbands. This is so sad. This is so sad. I am not saying that men don't cheat, because that's where some of you will be going now. Yes, men cheat. But when a man cheats, it's different. It's different, for God's sake. A man will go out and cheat. Then, before you know it, he's busted. And everyone gets to know right from the onset that he has impregnated another woman. But for a woman, it's different. A woman will cheat, get pregnant, still in her matrimonial home, and make the husband believe that the child she's going to have is for him, thereby making this man feel that he has an heir, not knowing that this child has nothing, no link at all to do with him. And the woman is ready to cover this up for years to come. For years, making this man believe that the child he is taking care of, the child he's fathering, the child he's protecting, this child he's training is his, while the woman knows fully well that this child does not belong to her husband. I mean, this is wicked. This is heartless. This is just everything negative. It's not supposed to be. Please, women, they may call us a weaker sex, but believe me, we are not weak. We women can do and undo. We women can destroy the being of a man, especially our husband. We women should learn how to control our urges. We should learn how to live the right way. Let us stop doing this, because now I'm ashamed of us women.